If you want to know what games to put your time into, you've come to the right place. Who am I, you ask? I am the Wiz! Tomorrow there will be no episode. I have some medical stuff going on that needs to get done. And since news has been very light, I figured I would do a big roundup on Friday. So let's get to some thinning of the backlog here, where I talk about the game I've been playing. And that is Cassette Beasts, the Pokemon-like monster collection turn-based RPG game. I've played another hour and I'm liking the game so far, but I thought I'd delve into more particulars in this episode. First, battles are done in a 2v2 style instead of 1v1. You start off with a partner named Kaylee, who follows you around and also comes with her own monster transformation. This means leveling up your monster form should take less time, but somehow it doesn't. Battles don't take as long as they do in Pokemon, but it seems like you have to do more battling to actually gain levels in this game. It can be fine if the battle system is good, which it is. Instead of an MP system, they have an AP system where you gain points every turn. You can also use the weakest attack on your form to gain an extra AP to use more expensive skills later. The fights aren't a cakewalk, but they aren't grueling either. When wild monsters or monsters from trainers hit you, they hurt, and if you don't bring items to heal your forms, you'll need to reach camp quickly to heal. And camping costs resources. The game has multiple resources, but the only two I am using right now are wood, which is used to set up camp, and plastic, which is what I use to buy items. And one of the strategies in Pokemon that I use, as soon as I am able to, is to buy a buttload of Pokeballs so I can catch as many monsters as possible. But you kinda can't do that in this game. The amount of plastic you earn in battles is kind of low, so I spent time grinding to get the plastic in order to actually get one tape, which is what is used to copy these forms. And honestly, it seems like the tape's effectiveness is kind of on the low rate in this game. Like in Pokemon, you need to weaken the monsters in order to record them. But I've had multiple instances where I whittle them down to a sliver of health, only for the percentage of catching them drops from 60% to sometimes 20%. And when you fail to record, you lose that tape, which means you have to grind all over again to get those tapes again. It's not as big of a deal in Pokemon because Pokeballs are relatively cheap and you can just go to the Poke Center to heal your characters instead of buying a load of potions. In this game, however, everything costs resources, and you know damn well if you lose in battle, you'll be losing those resources too. I sure hope there is a way to improve the percentages of copying characters, because if anything in this game is supposed to be the draw of it, it's collecting all the monsters. Another issue I have is the game's not entirely clear as to how much you need to level up and how much XP is needed to do so. And to be fair, Pokemon kinda does this too, only they bury the information in status menus. But it would be nice to know exactly what I need to level up a form in this game. Next, I'll talk about evolution. Yes, you do evolve these beasts, but it's not clear exactly what you have to do in order to evolve them. When you hit a camp at a certain point in the game, the remastering menu pops up and shows you which monsters can be remastered. But what makes them remasterable? The game doesn't really say. And yes, Pokemon does this too, but games like this should be taking the Pokemon's formula and fixing what doesn't work anymore. Pokemon had to do this back because the Game Boy carts could not fit all the information to show. As time has gone on, it's become less and less excusable to have to go to a guide or Bulbapedia to get the information you need. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth actually does this. When you get a monster, it will show you exactly what you need in order to evolve that monster into whatever evolution you want to give it. It's intuitive and makes you want to grind more now that you know exactly what you have to do in order to get there. But as I've said in an earlier episode, the aesthetics are really nice in this game. The chunky pixel style with the Earthbound feeling level design are definitely nice, and I really like the music in this game still too. What is clear about this game is that it expects you to be familiar with Pokemon. Certain things in the game aren't really discussed to you, such as not being able to copy monsters from other trainers. I will likely keep playing this game until I hit a roadblock, and then we will see exactly how I feel moving forward. I do like the different things this game is doing, but I also wish it would have taken some of Pokemon's annoyances and made them better instead of copying them wholesale. But I'm enjoying the game and will continue to play. But I will keep a cautious eye on if any of my problems get ironed out, or if they are just part of the design. And that is it for this episode of Thing in the Backlog and this episode of I Am The Wiz. Again, tomorrow there will be no episode. Friday is the Gaming News Roundup. Saturday, Kim and I will review the movie Once, so check that out. And Sunday, the Sunday Matinee. And until then, I am The Wiz, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.